Hey, welcome to a story about my uncle. I barely know anything about this game. All I know is you do a lot of swinging, and that's it. That's all I know. I do know there are collectibles, and I will try my best to collect as many as I can, but I can't guarantee all of them. And that's as far as I know. That's it. That's the extent of my knowledge. If there's anything else, we'll find out. I've known about this game for quite a while. I just know nothing about it. So I'm glad I'm finally playing it. So yeah, let's get into it. Can't wait. Continue. There's no continue. I haven't started anything. There was no previous save. I don't know what it's talking about.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
Oh. What's happening? Whoa, why am I spinning? I was hoping to use a mouse keyboard for this. Why am I spinning? Uh yeah, I want to do that.
It's getting late, honey. Should we continue tomorrow?
Oh, that's a cool thing.
No, I want to know how it ends.
Oh, that's good. Hang on. I know. Here's the big title screen that I was unable to show. Um Plug that. Oh, all right. Maybe it'll work better this time.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
There we go. Just had to.
I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure.
All right. I just had to unplug my controllers. Wow, that's sensitive. Much better. Okay, we're in it. Wait. Any of these doors do anything? Ooh.
My uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
Ooh.
I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size.
For me.
Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me.
That little bandage on my finger. Ooh.
The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things. But, as I said, I was a curious child.
Welcome to FredOS version 0.03. Pull the lever to launch. Opening dome. Whoa. I did not move onto the pad. Story about my uncle. Oh.
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going or how I would get home.
Got noodles. Oh, checkpoints.
The suit protected me from
Whoa.
falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on.
I
Let's be
didn't,
careful.
I didn't even see that. Oh, I can jump. Little jump. Big jump. Okay, big jump. Here we go. Hold right to charge up the suit and release the power jump. Is that higher than my usual jump? A little bit.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Charge up the suit and release. Right, while sprinting to power leap. Whoop. Oh no. I can do it. I'm just pressing space jump. I'm not meaning to. Oh, okay. Very little control after jumping. Okay, didn't quite do it right. I can do it.
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods. Canned soups, tube food, and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Oh well, it's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food, and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
Hmm? Oh. Interesting. Oh,
The power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been left here by my uncle.
aim and hold left to drag yourself towards areas. Oh. And I am ranged to grapple. Okay.
The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
Fly forward. Okay. Uh oh. Find power jump and grab. the grapple to reach higher areas. Combining power leap and the grapple will let you reach far off areas.
The adventure suit was fantastic. By combining a power leap with the grapple, I could fly long distances
What
through
I
the air
missed.
at great speed.
Okay, the checkpoint counted. Barely. Right, this guy. I can do that. I don't know where I'm going. Wait, I've been here. Haven't I? No, I haven't. Just reused objects. When grappling something?
I found a strange gizmo, some sort of measuring tool that Fred must have built. It seemed to be done measuring though, so I took the results to give to Fred.
Oh, whoops. I passed by one of those not knowing what to do with it. That was probably one of the collectibles. Oh well. I wasn't going to get them all. All I know is it unlocks cheats. Or just like customization. Which I don't need. Can't do it again until I land. Oh. Oh. I didn't even see that. On a second power core. You can do it twice. Interesting. Whoops. Helps if I do it right. Okay. Yeah, that's how many I have left. I kind of figured that out after I got the second one. Feel bad that I missed that first one, but again, I'm not gonna be able to find all of them. Unless it's a collectathon, I don't usually go for the collectibles. Whee! All right. Easy. Saved it. Itchy.
These blue lights. Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
There's a lot of stuff that could be here by someone else. This is awfully dark. Better. Hello?
Hello, who are you? You're not from here. Wow, you look just like Fred, but smaller, and with less hair on your face.
She knew Fred. I told her that he was my uncle, and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I said that that I had known him all my life.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him. I'm Madeline. The others call me Mad Maddie sometimes. I don't know why really, but you can call me Maddie.
All right.
You've never been to the village, right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing. So, I'll see you there.
I couldn't believe it. An underground village inhabited by frog people, or more like salamanders. Either way, they walked like humans, they talked like humans. How is that possible?
I don't know, but Fred's been up to something. This looks like the village.
Hey! Hi, welcome to my village. This is the town square, and that over there is Fred's tent. I haven't seen him in a few days, though. Maybe our elder Samuel knows where he is. He knows a lot of stuff. Mostly boring stuff, if you ask me, but it's worth a try. Before asking him, though, you should check out the village. It's not so bad, unless you have to stay for too long. When you're done, go to the island with the windmill, and you'll see Samuel's cove from there. I'll go on ahead and tell him that you're coming. He's not much for surprises. Later!
I thanked Madeline and agreed to meet her later. It was strange. How could I talk to someone who was not even human and still feel like it was perfectly normal?
Okay. Whoop. I don't know. I'm supposed to talk to someone. Probably go to that.
It looked like most of the shacks in the village were built out of trash. Trash from our world. It was, after all, a garbage disposal pad that took me here.
Hello.
For how long had Fred been gone?
I'm not sure. A couple of months, I think. Less than half a year for sure. I remembered hiking with him the summer before, but when I counted the days in his journals and from when I last saw him, it didn't make sense. Maddie said that she had known him all her life. Maybe she meant it figuratively. Like, she didn't really mean it. Like, when you say you'll die if you don't get a puppy for your birthday.
That's true, though.
I'm sorry. Of course it is.
More crystals. Fred? Are you the elder?
A stranger in our halls. Welcome. Our name is Samuel, and we will do our best to assist you. Please tell us what brings you here.
I told him that I was looking for my Uncle Fred.
We should help. Do you know where he is?
Fred left us without a word. If you aspire to find him, we can share with you a sacred crystal, a power core. Fred used their kind to power his suit. You can have it if you return our Fred to us.
The crystal? Sweet!
Madeline, that was inappropriate. Your help will not be necessary. The crystal is not for you to have.
What? I want to help finding Fred. Why couldn't I?
Please, Madeline, that is impossible. None of us may enter the chasms. It is too dangerous.
What's the danger? If Fred can do it, so can I.
I say this for your own protection, Madeline. You are forbidden from entering the chasms.
Just because you're afraid of what's outside the village doesn't mean I am. I'm nothing like you. I'll never be.
We apologize. It is true that we want to keep her safe, but she does not understand. Behind us is the power core. Take it and go into the chasms. Find Fred, and if you see Madeline, take care of her. Be safe.
Will do. I know he's got some forks. Nice forks. Alright. Now I have it 3 times.
I felt a little uneasy about moving on into the chasms. If it was too dangerous for Maddie, would it be safe enough for me?
Nope, I guess not. It looks angry. I hear a thing. I'm gonna be so upset if I get to the end and I only missed one. Whee!
Darkness swept over me as I left the glittering lights in the village behind me and headed for the ominous shadows of the chasms.
Oh, here I
As
am.
I entered the chasms, it struck me how much darker it was in there. The shadows were black as ink, and although I tried not to be afraid, I couldn't help but shiver. Was it the darkness that frightened the villagers as well, or was it something else?
Could be anything. Oh. Oh. There's something over there.
Tell me something else you did with Fred.
Well, early one summer morning, Fred took me down to the lake to watch the mayflies. Everything was still and quiet. The larvae floated on the lake's surface and slowly transformed into beautiful mayflies. Fred told me that they had been living on the bottom of that lake for a whole year, and that they would only live as adults for one single day.
That's sad. What if the only day you were out of the water was a rainy day?
That would be sad indeed.
Interesting. Swing. Whee. No, nothing here to see? Okay.
Maddie?
Hi, I'm glad you came. Sorry about back there. I just get so frustrated. They cling so desperately to what they know, won't ever do anything new. It feels better when Fred is around, but...
I told Madeline I didn't mind, and I asked her what she was doing with the book.
Oh, this? These writings? It's like a secret language. They are done by people who left the village long ago. They're called the Strays, but no one wants to talk about them. I started translating their language with help from a stray book that Fred found. This one says, "Don't move when the eye is open," I think. I wonder what it means. Whatever. We should get going. Why don't you take me on your back? It'll be faster if you carry me. I used to piggyback on Fred all the time. Turn around and I'll hop up.
Okay. I didn't
You're
even...
not going to drop me, right? Okay, let's go.
Madeline climbed up on my back, and with the suit on, I could barely feel the extra weight.
Okay, this is just like a 1-for-1 cipher. That's a T. That's also a T. Don't move when the eye is open. Alright, I'm not going to remember that. So that's a T. That's also a T. Duh. That's an E. That's an E. That's an E. Okay. Simple figuring it out.
The winding, narrow tunnels felt like they were closing in on me. They were oddly long and twisting, almost like someone or something had dug them out. With Maddie on my back, I had to be careful not to bump her head on the ceiling.
Uh-oh. I think I was supposed to be able to land, but
Farewell, old life. Let us start anew. The Strays were ordinary people living in the village long ago. They disagreed with the old traditions and left to form their own village, or they were thrown out for misbehaving. The stories differ a bit.
punishment for naughty children. Oh. No, 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 come on.
Seemingly bottomless pits loomed below us, everywhere in the cave. The further we got, the more I felt like what faint light existed down there was getting fainter. I was really glad that I wasn't alone.
Yeah, Maddie's on my back. Oh, no. I hit the rock.
Beware.
I was gonna say,
Of
beware.
what?
Sure, they've missed a few of those by now. Especially in the village.
What was that? I had never heard a creature sounding as terrifying, and I imagined it wouldn't be happy about visitors.
Yeah, let's be careful of that. Okay. It's a very pretty game. Especially for its time.
See that glowing plant over there? I bet something will happen if you use your grapple on it. Told you so.
I didn't know that. Was this the way it just came from? Yes. Maybe. No. Oops.
It is really dark down there. You're not scared, are you?
Very dark.
Because I'm not.
All right, big jump. Oh, there's a path. That was close.
Fred has been with my people since the first villager was born. He helped us build the village, taught us how to speak, and helps us with everything. He taught me how to read and write as well. That's how I could learn to read the writing on the walls.
Yeah, how long has he been down here? Oh.
Ah! Back! Get back!
I don't like how it blinks.
Whoa! Dude! I think I figured out what that writing was going on about. Maybe we shouldn't charge right out in front of that thing. Remember what it said. Don't move when the eye is open.
All right. I move like this. Yeah. I want to go back to sleep. Where am I going? Up.
Yes! We did it! You're awesome! I knew you had it in you.
That was close. We had made it through, and I felt like nothing could stand in our way of finding Fred.
Oh, another one. This one says, "Welcome home."
Maybe the bottom part. What's the top part say? Is that a balloon? It is.
Whoa! This is it! This is where the Strays built their village. And what a beautiful place they chose. Just look at the sky. It is so big.
It was a relief to finally feel the sun on my face and a gentle breeze in my hair. After all these caves, just breathing fresh air again was enough to clear my mind of any doubts I might have had about this strange journey so far.
I heard that. Big jump. Oh. Bonked my head and lost all my momentum.
Along my journey, I had seen many pieces of floating rock, but here they were much bigger. Some were big enough to fit whole villages. How was this possible? Maybe it had to do with the crystals that seemed to be everywhere.
Oop. Oh, come on, I hit it.
If the legends were true, the Stray civilization was younger than the village. Yet, they were making great progress.
Yeah.
They invented crystal-powered machines, produced their own fabrics, and built houses out of bricks and stone. It was like a civilization was forming before my eyes.
You sure do have a lot of technology.
Whoa.
How come they didn't use crystals in the village like that? Didn't they have any?
They did have a few, but never used them. The villagers thought the crystals were sacred, that they were the source of life and shouldn't be fiddled with.
Wait, didn't Fred use them?
For his power cores, yes. I guess he was an exception. The Strays, on the other hand, they mined crystals and used them for all sorts of machinery and decorations. They praised them too, just in another way.
Now, if I was taking notes or something, I would be able to translate this, but I wasn't. That can't have been the way I was supposed to go.
Hey, let's play a game. I bet that you can't get through this part without using the grapple device.
Okay. What? I'll play your game. For that one. Oh. Nope. I'm gonna beat it. Oh, come on. That's a weak jump. Oh, I thought I could do a little jump and still make it. Didn't charge it up long enough.
Told you you couldn't do it. Told you you
Okay.
couldn't do it.
Gonna do it. We just die, you know. I don't. The little game has consequences. I didn't jump far enough. I don't think I got a good running start. Sometimes I get just absolutely launched. I guess I could just do that. And easily make it. No, come on. Can't just walk and do that one. Sometimes I just don't get launched at all. Not quite figuring that out. That was so dumb of me. I was like, I'm gonna jump and let go, and that's gonna do something. It doesn't do anything. I'll get to that. Thought I could jump it. I cannot. I jumped a little short there. That's on me. Turn, turn. Maddie, what have you done? We've died multiple times this way. No way I'm making that. No way. What am I supposed to do? That worked. Now what? Little to the left, little to the left. Come on. This time I'm really gonna line it up.
You made it! Good job!
Yay, checkpoint. No, just wait. I'm out.
wear those?
Ooh,
Upgrade your suit.
rocket.
They look pretty powerful, right?
Suppose.
With this addition, the suit felt at least 20% cooler.
Ooh. What'd it do?
Sweet. Now you gotta try them out. Whee!
Oh.
This is awesome!
It was awesome. I don't know how to describe the feeling of bursting through the air like a bullet, so fast that my eyes watered and my belly was full of butterflies. Never fully in control, but still feeling like the coolest kid in the universe. I guess I just described it, didn't I?
New mechanic. Good for last second maneuvers.
I'd love to do stuff like this with crystals. Just think of the possibilities. Whole machines are powered by them. I almost can't believe it.
Whichever way I'm facing. Where am I going? Oh, up. Not up? Uh-oh. Yeah, definitely not up. Salvage it. Maybe onto that. Dang. I don't know what it says. Crystals, maybe?
We hadn't seen any people around yet, but ahead of us lay what looked like a proper town. The strays from Maddie's stories. I could imagine how she must have longed to meet them all her life. And now, here they were.
Oh, just barely.
Cool! Those must be the strays. I want to greet these people myself. Let me off. Hi guys, I'm Maddie from the village, and this is my friend. He's looking for Fred.
Amazing! I've never seen anyone from inside the caves before. My name is Arvin, this is Ingo, and that's Tamia.
Welcome to Starhaven, lads. So, what's it like in the village?
Village is okay, but not like this place. We don't have machines and crystals. We're forbidden from using them.
Truly. The crystals are our main source of power. The life in the village must be primitive. Or, should I say, simple.
Yeah, well, it's not so bad. I've actually made some secret experiments on crystals myself, like this lamp.
You made that?
You had a lamp this whole time?
I couldn't do that even if someone told me how.
And with no prior knowledge of how to use them, you are a gifted young lady. I believe we shall find many things to talk about.
Actually, I don't know if I can stay that long. Me and my friend are looking for Fred. Have you seen him?
Sure. The old man passed through here a few days ago.
We taught him how to harness crystal energy. He was headed down to the core of the mountains.
You'd have to pass through the ice cave to get there, though.
I knew we
Sorry,
were
I
gonna
ain't
go
following.
Those
There's a
ice.
zeppelin headed for the
Oh.
ice cave. It docks a short distance from here. Just follow the path towards the mountain, and you won't miss it.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks! Bye, you guys!
I saw the ice mountain in the distance. Like, am I going there? I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, oh. There, that thing. I saw that.
Over here!
I'm right here.
Hey!
Yes.
Hey!
Oh, you want on my back again?
Those people were so nice. They didn't think we were strange at all, though we came all the way from the village. They were helpful, and they were impressed by something I had done. I wish more people in the village were like that.
Would be nice. Oh. Where am I going? I thought I was going to go on a Zeppelin.
Maddie was silent for a while. It seemed like she was thinking hard on something.
What you thinking about? Oh, almost missed that.
Quickly, grab a hold of that crate.
Ahoy! Oh.
Aye, here's a boat to ice ski. Though I'd take the other one if I were you. That one goes back to the outpost.
Wait a minute. I was thinking. I don't know if I should go with you. I mean, I want to, but I also want to, well, stay here. Maybe it's strange, but I just feel like these people liked me and accepted me for who I am. Kinda like you. I want to be with you too, and help you find Fred. I don't know what I want the most.
I told Madeline that I would accept whatever choice she made.
I just never thought about it until now that maybe it wasn't Fred I was looking for when I came with you. Maybe I was just looking for a way out. Somewhere to be free. And I know that if anyone can find Fred, it's you. If you meet him, when you meet him, tell him to come see me, okay?
I promised.
Thank you. I'm glad I met you. And it won't be the same without you around. Goodbye, friend.
I said
Bye.
goodbye to Maddie, and I had a feeling that this was the last time I'd see her. But even in this sad moment, I was happy for her. She had found a place where she belonged.
I mean, we can do a whole lot together. We just sort of rode on my back. been lugging her around.
There was a dampness in the air that reminded me of the hot summer nights back home. But as the sun was setting, I could feel the chill creeping up on me, and the path we were traveling on seemed to lead us into a second ice age. Winter was coming.
Oh, and here I am. Oh, I can't be right here.
Into the caves again, and now it was just me, alone in these cold, barren halls of ice. But Fred had been here, and now I could feel it. I was getting close. Something wasn't right. The grapple device's energy beam was somehow reflected off of the ice, and I couldn't get a grip. I had to look for areas where the ice was not so thick. This was going to be a challenge.
Yep. I can grapple these things. Whoa. Interesting. Oh, really? I'm out. I did so good that first time. This is the way to go, right? Just take it nice and easy.
When I drained the crystal, I suddenly felt the earth starting to move beneath my feet, and my mind wandered back to how the Strays might have used the crystals as a source of power to keep their cities afloat. I decided it was best to hurry back the way I came, before this whole room came apart.
Okay. Why did I need to do that? I need to do that. Why did I do that? Was that not the way to go? Oh, things have changed around here.
The crystals also reflected the grapple beam, but as they did, they seemed to recharge the grappling device.
Interesting. Eee. I landed on it by accident. Up we go. That was awkward. Away we go. Okay. where I was supposed to go? Really didn't mean to do that. No. There we go. How am I not close enough for that? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Like that, I guess.
I landed hard and felt the impact vibrate through my body. The suit had protected me, but it was in bad shape. The rocket boots were worst off. The crash had ruined the functionality completely. I knew that if I stayed here to fix them, I would probably freeze to death. I had no other choice than to press on.
I don't have my rocket boots anymore because of that fall. Oh. Lame. Just going up and up and up and up. A lot of crystals here, but I don't need them. Whew. Oh no, come on. I just did it again. But in a dumber way. There's burning flares. You can't be too far behind, right? Or ahead. I can't be too far behind.
How could Fred leave stuff behind everywhere? How much was he carrying?
Good question.
As I remember it, Fred wasn't that good at keeping track of all his things. Like you.
Hey, it's not like you're any better.
Sorry. Anyway, Fred counted on losing a few things on each of his journeys. He always brought more stuff than he needed. For a paddling trip we had, he brought so many life jackets, we could barely fit ourselves in the canoes.
Isn't it hard to lose track of a life jacket if you're wearing it?
Good point. I guess he didn't really think of that.
Fred's a strange one. Oh, I'm still going up. I don't have boots anymore.
I found another one of Fred's campsite, noticeably newer than the others. The fire was still smoldering, and I could faintly pick up the smell of the aftershave he always used. I was closing in on him. I could feel it. He had left some tools behind that I could use to repair my boots.
Oh.
That should do it. Good as new.
Maybe I over rely on the boots a bit. They're very useful. Oh.
Buried beneath the ice, you could still see signs of what this place had once been. Something not unlike the caves where the village lay. The Ice Age must have come suddenly, washing over it like a freezing tsunami. Now it lay desolated, haunting anyone who dared visit, with falling stalactites, sharp icicles, and its bottomless depths.
Okay. Just to get to here. Alright. Always nice getting a checkpoint.
Fred had come this way alone, too. I took some comfort in knowing that whatever problems I faced now, Fred would have faced them too, and beaten them. If
Yeah.
he could do it, I could do it too.
But why? Why is he out here? Over here. I don't know. It went the same direction. Oh. See through stuff. Come on, yeah. Oh, here's the thing. Just leap of faith it, I guess. Yay. First try.
It was dark all around me, but there was a light at the end of the tunnel.
Fred?
Hello? Nephew?
Uncle Fred, I finally found him.
My little boy. I'm glad to see you. And you're wearing the suit I made you. But how can you be here?
I said that I found the suit in his workshop and that I came looking for him.
I'm sorry for being away for so long. But I've been busy down here, you see. The frog people. That was an experiment of mine. Do you remember the eggs I found before? I sent them here by accident, and I had to follow. By the time I got here, they were already growing. These caves were empty before, but my experiment has made them full of life. I've conducted research on them and documented everything about them. And I built a new crystal-powered pad to be able to get back to my colleagues, show them how fantastic this all is.
I interrupted Fred and told him about Maddie, how we came all the way to Starhaven together, and that I had promised to ask him if he would go see her there.
Madeline. My little Maddie.
I should have taken her to see Starhaven long ago. She was always so curious about the strays. Well, I left her. I wanted to protect her. Or rather, protect myself from losing her. I've changed my mind. I'm not going home. What does research or praise matter when I can be here with these creatures? They need me. And it's just as well. I don't trust this pad for more than one ride anyway. You need that ride.
I didn't want to go home, and I asked if I could stay with him and Maddie instead.
I'm sorry, nephew. As much as I enjoy having you here, you must go home. Explore the world on your own. Have your own adventures.
I reluctantly agreed to go home. I was going to miss my uncle.
I will miss you too. But I'm sure you'll do phenomenal on your own. And don't worry about me or Maddie. We'll be fine. The pad is yours, boy. When you're ready.
Bye. Wow, that was a story about my uncle. Shorter game than I thought. Yeah. So yeah, that was the story of my uncle. Very good game. I liked it. It's short and sweet. And of course, you.
The end. Now, good night, sweetie.
Wait, Dad. Does that mean Fred is still there?
Who knows? That was the last time I saw him.
Don't you miss him?
I do, sometimes. But I don't worry about him, because I know that wherever he is, he's on his biggest adventure yet. Dear Fred, today I step into the lobby of your house for the last time. My daughter asked me to tell her about an adventure, and I came to think of you. Your house looks just like my mother and I left it years ago. After you'd gone, I was sure she was going to throw out all your stuff.
Red gavel.
But she just cleaned up. We made you a small memorial. For a while, I came here every day, just like I used to. Sometimes I could even faintly hear your voice, calling from the observatory, asking me to get you this tool or that. I never told my mother about that day. I don't think she would have believed me. Can I believe it? After all these years?
Yep, squeeze on through. Oh, it's what he just said.
Uncle Fred, thanks to you, I have found an even greater adventure. Thank you. Love, your nephew.
Hey, that was the story about my uncle. That was cool. Time trial. Knockables. I got 7. So I didn't unlock anything. I don't even know what these do. I can't even change the beam color. Midas mode, goat mode, acrobatic mode. Hold on. I thought there was like an editor. That you can make your own levels or something. No, I might be thinking of something else. Level select, village, epilogue, escape, workshop. Continue where I left off. I thought there was time trial. Oh, go through them with the time trial. No, I don't really want to do that. How did I miss? I only got 7, so 18. I missed 18 of them. 17 just because I saw the first one and didn't know I had to touch it. Oh, wow. Is this gonna...
The end.
Yeah, it goes there. I want to know what these are, so maybe I could edit the save and find out. That'd be nice. Hmm. Uh. Okay. They're in unreadable format. I gotta know what those do. close it. What? It said 100%. I gotta know. Ah. Hmm. Oh, ah. I want to know what these are about. Hold on. Ah, doesn't look like I can find anything on getting a save file that is going to show all of that's going to have all of the collectibles. there's 5 per area, which makes sense for 25. Ugh, I want to try them so bad. Only got 7. Get the first at 10 and a new one after every 5. Midas mode. Acrobatic mode, goat mode. I want to know. Ah, there's no way I'm going to 100% this. No way. Um, Dang, I didn't think I'd be done this quickly. Maybe let's try the time trials. Is it just go through it and as fast as you can? I never liked time trials in anything. Continue just goes the... Oh, there's gotta be a save file that's 100% complete somewhere, right? Hmm. Dang, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Guides and stuff. same thing I've seen before. Yeah. Not finding a available save file to try those out. Dang! Well, this was a cool game. I want to see how difficult it would have been to just that part where she says, "I bet you can't do it without the grapple." I want to see how to do it with the grapple. We're at your previous save? Yeah, sure.
Oh, another one. This one says, "Welcome home."
Isn't there supposed to be a blimp right here?
Whoa! This is it! This is where the Strays built their village. And what a beautiful place they chose. Just look at the sky. It is so big.
It was a relief to finally feel the sun on my face.
Don't even know where I'm supposed to go.
In my hair.
I don't remember.
After all these caves, just breathing fresh air again was enough to clear my mind of any doubts I might have had about this strange journey so far.
Basically, all I want to do is the area where I didn't use the grapple. And use the grapple. That's it. And I fell. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Nope. I was gonna say, please tell me you got a checkpoint. That was bad. That was bad. I missed the boots. You're good for recovering.
Along my journey, I had seen many pieces of floating rock, but here they were much bigger. Some were big enough to fit whole villages. How was this possible? Maybe it had to do with the crystals that seemed to be everywhere.
No. Not the way to go? Oh, here it is.
If the legends were true, the Stray civilization was younger than the village. Yet, they were making great progress. They invented crystal-powered machines, produced their own fabrics, and built houses out of bricks and stone. It was like a civilization was forming before my eyes.
Whoa!
How come they didn't use crystals in the village like that? Didn't they have any?
They did have a few, but never used them. The villagers thought the crystals were sacred, that they were the source of life and shouldn't be fiddled with.
Wait, didn't Fred use them?
For his power cores, yes. I guess he was an exception. The Strays, on the other hand, they mined crystals and used them for all sorts of machinery and decorations. They praised them too, just in another way.
I can do that to that thing. Still don't know where I'm supposed to go there. Did the exact same thing last time.
Hey, let's play a game. I bet that you can't get through this part without using the grapple device.
Well, I'm going to use it this time.
Told you you couldn't do it.
Oh, and I still fell.
Told you you couldn't do it.
That was so much easier. Does that count as a new one or an old one? So much easier. This is still hard. I think this is my favorite level. Because it's different.
Oh, what's that? The boots! Look! Couldn't you wear those?
With this addition, the suit felt at least 20% cooler.
Yeah, I think this is...
Sweet! Now you gotta try them out.
Yeah, I think this is definitely my favorite level. Like, it's the most challenging without being difficult.
This is awesome!
It was awesome. I don't know how to describe the feeling of bursting through the air like a bullet, so fast that my eyes watered and my belly was full of butterflies. Never fully in control, but still feeling like the coolest kid in the universe. I guess I just described it, didn't I?
Ah, really?
I'd love to do stuff like this with crystals. Just think of the possibilities. Whole machines are powered by them. I almost can't believe it.
Yeah. I love the aesthetic of this level. Just the great distances you see. The plateaus of basically villages.
A great, icy mountain loomed before me, and I felt a chill run down my spine.
I actually don't remember getting that before.
We hadn't seen any people around yet, but ahead of us lay what looked like a proper town. The strays from Maddie's stories. I could imagine how she must have longed to meet them all her life. And now, here they were.
Here they are. And there they go. Right now I'm just seeing how fast I can beat this level. I guess I could talk about the game. This is a cool game.
Cool! Those must be the strays. I want to greet these people myself. Let me off. Hi guys, I'm Maddie from the village, and this is my friend. He's looking for Fred.
Amazing. I've never seen anyone from inside the caves before. My name is Arvin. This is Ingo, and that's Tamia.
Welcome
is
to
Ingo
Starhaven,
lowercase?
lads. So, what's it like in the village?
Village is okay, but not like this place. We don't have machines and crystals. We're forbidden from using them.
Truly, the crystals are our main source of power. The life in the village must be primitive.
Just walking away.
And with no prior knowledge of how to use them, You are a gifted young lady. I believe we shall find many things to talk about.
Actually, I don't know if I can stay that long. Me and my friend are looking for Fred. Have you seen him?
Sure. The old man passed through here a few days ago.
We taught him how to harness
Come on.
crystal energy. He was headed down to the core of the mountains.
You'd have to pass through the ice cave to get there, though, so I ain't following.
There's a zeppelin headed for the ice cave. It docks a short distance from here. Just follow the path towards the mountain, and you won't miss it.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks! Bye, you guys!
Oh, yes. Oh,
Over here!
oh, I heard that.
Hey! Those people were so nice. They didn't think we were strange at all, though we came all the way from the village. They were helpful, and they were impressed by something I had done. I wish more people in the village were like that.
There's another one. Didn't mean to fall there. Right. Oh, I went down. Anyway, this is a fun game. I recommend it. It was short and sweet. A nice story going for it. I'm just redoing this because this was, I think, my favorite level of it.
Maddie was silent for a while. It seemed like she was thinking hard on something.
Quickly, grab a hold of that crate.
Good day.
Good
Here's a
job.
road to Ice Cave. Though I'd take the other one if I were you. That one goes back to the outpost.
Wait a minute. I was thinking. I don't know if I should go with you. I mean, I want to, but I also want to
Uh-huh.
stay here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's strange, but I just feel like these people liked me and accepted me for who I am. Kinda like you. I want to be with you too, and help you find Fred. I don't know what I want the most.
I told Madeline that I would accept whatever choice she made.
I just never thought about it until now that maybe it wasn't Fred I was looking for when I came with you. Maybe I was just looking for a way out. Somewhere to be free. And I know that if anyone
I
can
can't
find
walk past
Fred,
you.
it's you. If you meet him, when you meet him, tell him to
Can't
come
walk off
see
the
me,
edge.
okay?
I promised.
Thank you. I'm glad I met you. And it won't be the same without you around. Goodbye, friend.
Okay.
I said goodbye to Maddie, and I had a feeling that this was the last time I'd see her. But even in this sad moment, I was happy for her. She had found a place where she belonged.
All right. I just want to look at this. Like, look at this. This is beautiful. All other environments in this entire game were inside. And this one's outside. Look at this. That one and that one's all lit up. What's that one? The whole surface down there. You have the ice cave in the distance with a floating top. You just have zeppelins flying in the background. You got a beautiful sky. I can shake the camera just by rapidly right-clicking. I like how some of them are twinkling. There's a lot of nice touches that they really didn't need to do, but did anyway. I don't like how he says, like, I feel the sun on my skin, because I don't see a sun. Seems rather close to dusk. Whichever way the sun set. But, like, look at this. There's a thing off in the distance over there, just a lit up, like, light tower, lighthouse. There's water coming from the sides of these, which sort of questions how it accumulates that much water, but whatever. Like, this whole area is big and expansive. I guess they all are pretty expansive. I guess also big. But it's nice and open. I'm not confined to a cave. This is the only non-cave. And it looks great. I want to get up there. And grapple to the top of these. Hold on. Look at all this. I made a huge environment. I feel like they could have done this for other places too, but I guess it makes it feel very big. I don't even know where I came from. Kind of easy to get lost around here. This is so far away, they barely move when I jump. Just like the look of this place. All the other places were drab and boring. And so unsaturated. This place is vibrant and colorful. I don't know what the point of these windmills are for. They just spin because they want them to spin. I don't know. Or floating because of the crystal in the middle. But like, what's the point of them floating there? I know it's for the game, and the game's got to be a game, but it'd be nice if there's some sort of good explanation for why these are just there. Kind of wish there was more to this game. It seemed rather short and empty of a lot of lore. Like, the best lore thing we got was that mural that showed him go from an egg to grown up and small, which Fred called the sound called frog people. It makes you wonder, like, does time happen differently in here? So by the time he got in there, it had already been grown. But our main character here said he had only gone for like 6 months. I don't know. I don't even know if this is like a different dimension or something. It seems like it. But you get here by being flung upward on a pad, which is strange. I like when they all blink. Yeah, so this is a cool game. Got collectibles you can collect for those extra modes. I'm not going to be able to do them. Mostly because I don't know where those collectibles even are. There's 5 per level, and I somehow missed a majority of them. But you're welcome to get this game and find them and get those extra modes. I would love to know. I did see goat mode is that the beam is a tongue. But I don't know what Midas and acrobatic is. Here, maybe I can look it up. Oh, interesting. So, Midas mode is everything you touch turns to gold, which I guess makes sense. Everything you grapple to. And acrobatics is whenever you jump, you do a flip, which these people say is nauseating. Interesting. Yeah, you do a backflip. That's pretty vomit inducing. Hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't know about that, but well, I'm glad I didn't get that. That seems like a bad reward for getting all the collectibles. Um, yeah, this was a cool game. Look at this. I love this. I love big open areas, especially one that's like above the clouds.
There was a dampness in the air that reminded me of the hot summer nights back home. But as the sun was setting, I could feel the chill creeping up on me, and the path we were traveling on seemed to lead us into a second ice age. Winter was coming.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
It's getting late, honey. Should we continue tomorrow?
No, I want to know how it ends.
It's getting late, honey. Should we continue
I
tomorrow?
want to know what he says. Doesn't say anything. Okay. Spelled coffee studios wrong there in the intro, but hey, that was a story about my uncle. That was a good game. I liked it. It was nice and short, only a couple hours, and it had a good feel to it. I think it might have done a little too much with the swinging. Swinging didn't work that well because it was a grapple, because it would pull you towards it, and you try and swing on something. Usually when you want to swing, you want to have that line not shorten. You want to swing, not pull too. So whenever you grappled onto something, it felt weird because you could just bonk your head onto it, and that happened a lot. But yeah. Kind of wish there was more to it. I seemed a little too short, a little bit, but it's more of I didn't get enough lore of everything. I got why the frog people were there, because it was an experiment from Fred, but like how were they all so advanced and everything? How long had they been there? Did time move differently over there? Like in our time, a few minutes was months to them? I don't know. Fred didn't seem that old, but they said they had known Fred all their life. did they just have a short life? Was that their whole life only like 6 months? Or I don't know. Has a lot of lore questions that I really wanted answered, and I got nothing for it. Only thing at the end was they were an experiment by Fred, and they are frog people. I guess answered what they are, not salamanders. I still don't quite understand why this was considered a garbage disposal thing. He seemed to have actually used it as a garbage disposal, because the whole area was covered in garbage, at least the first area. And it seems like that means whatever he sent was actually garbage. Like, even their elder had forks in his pocket. I don't know. Did he realize there was something on the other side? Did he think it was just going to just a void? Or did he know it was going to this cave with these crystals? If he did, how did he know he was going to come back? How did he know he was... No, I mean, like, he just jumped in and was like, no, my frog eggs or whatever. And I don't know how the frog people got from one of their floating rocks to the next. Because we only met, really, Maddie. And she just sort of appeared to the next place. Without really knowing how she did it. She just appeared. She jumped. Crawl. She has some sort of swinging apparatus too. I don't know. But there's just a lot of lore stuff that I want more out of this story about my uncle. But this is it. This is everything to it. It was a cool game. I liked it. It's just lacked on lore that I wanted. And sometimes it's not always about the lore and how the world works. Just more about the journey and not the details of the journey, but the journey itself. So it's good in that respect, but I was just confused on how this world came to be with the frog people and their advancements from the strays, and I don't know. I was just confused on how it all came to be. But yeah, that is going to do it with for a story about my uncle. I recommend it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing next. I'll figure something out. I always do. Maybe it'll be short, maybe it'll be longer. Who knows? I thought this might be a little bit longer, but I might have. I guess I just was too good and breezed through it. Yeah, that I'll find something. Probably something good or interesting at the very least. And yeah, follow if you're not. You'll be alerted to when I go live next time. And we'll have a good time with whatever game I'm able to muster up. So, yep. That is it for a story about my uncle. And I will see you next time. Bye.